Well, good morning. Welcome to the Serene Disciple Project at Egret Isle Farm. Our little turkeys looked like this about 90 days ago, 100 days ago. Now, look like this. They are actually ready to go to freezer camp. And so here in the next 2 weeks, we'll be getting them all packed up and ready to go to camp. So it's been a couple of weeks, and it's been a couple of eventful weeks. We've had a hurricane and a fire and a big storm. You can see I'm in the garden shed, but there's no roof. And so I thought what I'd do this week is just show you everything that's been going on around the farm for the last couple of weeks. Would you like to come along? All right, come on, let me show you. Hurricane Hannah came in and really went just south of us. We didn't get much rain or much wind, but it was a little bit exciting. Here's what it looked like as one of the heavier rain bands were headed this way. And then it looked a little more ominous. This is what I imagine a hurricane looks like. Not too bad. We got some new turkeys, and I was in the process of making a video to introduce them to you when I noticed this. My neighbor was burning his burn pile, and it has gotten away from him. I can hear the sirens. The fire department is on the way. Good. Those flames are headed this way. Turns out he wasn't burning his burn pile, but a fire did get started, and it did sweep toward us. Fortunately, the fire department got there and put it out before it reached our farm, but it came within about 100 feet. When it was all done, it had blackened about 10 acres, as you can see here. And of course, as soon as it was cool, Petra had to jump in the pond, roll in the ashes, and then jump in the pond again. Now, back to those turkeys. While all of the broad-breasted white turkeys will go to freezer camp, these will not. This is a breeding pair of royal palm turkeys, and you can see the big tom turkey here and his mate. These will be fun to watch. And then on a day with a 10% chance of rain, this seemed to come in out of nowhere. Here's a time lapse. I was just behind those big glass windows, and when I saw the pillars start to go, we ran for the cover of the bathroom. The edge of the porch lifted up, which means that we almost lost the roof. It did pull these pillars out of their sockets and then plop them back down at an angle. At first we couldn't find the grandkids' swing set, and then we could, about 200 feet downwind in a pile. The fish house looked like a bomb went off inside, screens all blown out and everything inside blown around. The garden and chicken coop area took quite a beating, as you can see here. I had been working on addition to the chicken coop for all of the new chickens, and so now we'll have to put the roof back on before that can go back together. No permanent damage. And the sun came up the next morning looking appropriately apocalyptic. I saw this little scene this morning and thought I'd show you why we called Egret Isle Farm Egret Isle Farm. Thought I'd show you one more video of Poultry because, you know, Poultry Here are the little ones. My daughter Bethany took eggs from the farm, incubated them, hatched them out, and brought the chicks back to the farm. They're about a month old now. Well, thanks for joining me this week. This is another one of those little bitty chicks from the spring. This is one of the Delawares. This is a meat chicken. So I think this is a beautiful rooster. And so Oscar finally went. Oscar was an old bird, had gotten kind of grumpy. And so I may keep this guy to be the new rooster for the flock. The rest of the Delawares will be sending on to freezer camp. The freezers will be quite full going into the fall. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Well, change comes to the farm. Seasons come, seasons go, storms come, storms go. Hopefully, by next week, we'll have a new roof here on the garden shed, and we'll have the new coops done for all of the new chickens. Whew, okay, sorry about that. And the farm will go on. Few changes coming up. I have started a full-time job with an organization called A Fair Recovery that I'm very excited about. I'm still working on my master's degree in professional counseling. And so between those two, I'm going to be moving the Friday Serene Disciple video to be a Saturday or a Sunday. Probably work on these videos over the weekend. And so I look forward to talking with you again next weekend. We'll see you then. How do you think? I think you did pretty good. I think you're good on camera. What do you think?